Mike Moore.
Here's the starting lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Up the middle and a base hit for Larkin. Moore flashed at it and sailed past his hip for the 4th hit of the series for Barry Larkin.
Mike Moore didn't have as good a year this year, not nearly as good a year. He won 19 last year, only 13 this year. Look to the bench. He may throw over there again.
Brings it home and a double play ball, perhaps. They finally got Hatcher out. Double play. Playoff against Oakland, and then the big guys for the Pirates stopped hitting at the wrong time against Cincinnati. These A's haven't been hitting too much either. There's a hit for O'Neill, his first of the series with 2 out. That double play certainly helped Oakland. We hope that those folks watching the game enjoy it tonight. There goes the runner, and a base hit by Davis, and on to third base, O'Neill without a play. First and third, 2 out. 3 hits here in the first inning for the Reds, but we're still scoreless. A squeamish first inning for the A's. Morris hit 7 home runs during the season. He hits one, and a diving stop by McGuire ends the inning. No runs, 3 hits, 2 left, 1/2 inning. Maybe the worm has turned. No score. And they send Tom Browning to the mound. And Dave McKay, who is also the strength and conditioning coach for Oakland. Oh, what a good play by Sabo, and a hard hit ball by Ricky Henderson. That changes this inning.
That's why they call third base the reaction position. He knocked me down 4 times.
3-1. A fly ball into right center, and Hatcher goes to it for the second out. Pretty well hit ball, 2 gone.
Some criticism from Dave Stewart, Tony La Russa.
That one's popped up. A lot of room in foul territory. Plenty of room for Benzinger, and a 1-2-3 inning for Browning. We played one at the Oakland Coliseum, and there is no score.
No games to 2, and not a 1 of the 20 came back to win it. But 9 of 18 since 54.
Well hit ball by Sabo, carrying to the track to the wall, and Cincinnati leads it 1-0. Sabo cracks one over the fence. That's the 4th Cincinnati hit. And Tony La Russa, Mike Moore find themselves trailing in this one.
Mike Moore in a position where he had to throw the fastball.
Benzinger gets one into the glove of Randolph. A very good play, and that prevents the 5th Cincinnati hit. Good play by Randolph. First out, second inning. Breaking ball got Oliver. Second out of the inning. First strikeout for Moore.
I think from a psychological standpoint, you know, the Athletics come into the series. They're prohibitive favorites.
Long throw coming up by Gallego. Beautiful for the out to end the inning. Home run by Sabo, however. After an inning and a half, the Reds are on top. Henderson, the leadoff man. Against Tom Browning. He hit that one hard, and it is up against. It'll be a double as Eric Davis gets it back, and the fans love it here.
It's over. He loves this time of year.
Harold Baines, the designated hitter, is up. Wow, did he hit that one? Wow! Adios, and Oakland leads it 2-1. off with that in this inning before it's over. That's the first strikeout for Browning. Sabo stabs another line drive, and so Browning has had a little bit of luck going for him on some of the putouts, but not on the home run following the double by Dave Henderson. That ball is going to drop for the third Oakland hit. And this is where things are different in the American League. You look down, and instead of the pitcher coming up, Oakland fans want more with 2 out, and Gallego hits it to Sabo. It ends the inning, but a good one for the A's. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 left. After 2, the A's lead it 2-1. And Larkin singled his first time. Pops this one up, and the catcher Steinbach has the play.
That's a no-no.
They don't like that. 1 out here in the third. He starts another streak. Billy Hatcher starts another streak. A 1-out single. Talk about being on fire.
Timmy mentioned his strikeout total was way down this year.
3-1. Runner going. And off the glove of McGuire. Hatcher scoots on to third. First and third with 1 out. Too hot to handle. We'll see how they rule that one. If it is a hit, it'll be the 6th for Cincinnati. First and third, 1 out. Shot to center. That ball drops. We're tied, and O'Neill heads for third. The throw by Dave Henderson. Offline, and Davis down to second. Davis is 2 for 2 on RBI single. That's 6 hits against Moore. And second and third, 1 out. And the base open. See how they pitch to Morris. And he hits it to first, and the run scores without a play, and the Reds regain the lead 3-2. Morris with an infield out drives home the third Cincinnati run as O'Neill scored, and Eric Davis went to third.
Going out of the strike zone. He swings at too many bad balls.
He corks another to left field, sending Ricky Henderson back, but not far enough. Another home run for Sabo, and it is 5-2. A 2-out home run makes it 5-2.
Been hitting any flares either.
No, and now he's 6 out of 10, and there's another hit. This one by Benzinger, his first in the series. 4 hits in the inning. How much more can you take, Tony? I think these fans have had about enough of this pitcher. First time, you know, this could have been worse. Cincinnati wasted 3 singles in the first inning, hit into a double play, and left 2 on. Sanderson trying to end the visitors' third. Ball scoots away, and what else can go wrong for the A's tonight? Count 3-1 to the batter.
Cincinnati has taken the crowd out of this game for the time being.
Curveball, and another hit, and another run batted in, and that makes it 6-2. Oliver chugs for second, and he is safe. 6-2. Pitch hurts. 6 runs on 9 hits. They're certainly in bad shape with 2 out. Duncan, a ball up the middle, and another run. Oliver comes home, and it's 7-2, and that run charge to Sanderson. Duncan got one up the middle. Cincinnati fans have made the trip. There have been no walks given. There was an error early in this inning. There goes the runner, Duncan. There's the throw by Steinbach, and the save at second base. And Gallego is howling. Which they led by 5 or more. That's a reflection on their bullpen. Short and long relief. Larkin hits one in the gap, and that won't be caught. It is 8-2. Larkin's second hit. He's going for third with 2 out. And he is safe, and these Reds are pounding that ball. Seven hits in the inning. 8-2. Finally. 7 runs in the inning on 7 hits and an 8-2 lead, and we'll return to Oakland Coliseum after this word from your local station. He hit it well, very well, and out of the ballpark, making it 8-3. With the Reds on top, and we're only in the 3rd inning. Shortstop Larkin. One gone. Talking to some of the infielders. Talked to Walt Weiss, actually. We look at Larkin. They said this infield is in terrific. And I tell you, you couldn't quarrel with any of the hits by Cincinnati. Fly ball to short center, and Hatcher. 2 out. From the Goodyear blimp, sunset in the East Bay area. And what a fine play by Sabo. He gets the out. That was terrific. 1 run, 1 hit, the homer by Ricky Henderson. We have played 3. And the Reds lead it 8-3. Base hit by Duncan, stolen base, triple by Larkin. And O'Neill gets a walk. That's the first given to Cincinnati. Joe Klink is on his feet and warming up for the 2nd time in the Oakland bullpen. Wondering if these Reds are going to do some running. There goes O'Neill. The pitch inside and no play. A stolen base, and even though they lead 8-3, they are not sitting on that lead.
No, they realize the Athletics are certainly capable.
Runner stays. Out at first, 1 gone. And there's something for the A's fans to cheer about. Winsford throws out Davis. Ooh, that one just missed, and that's ball 4. 2 walks in the inning, 2 on, 1 out. Here comes Sabo. Sabo, 2 on, 1 out. And he skies it into right center field. Chased by Dave Henderson, and he got there for the out. The runner tags at second. 1st and 3rd, 2 out. Couple of walks to go with 11 hits for Cincinnati tonight. Plus an error. Menzinger pops it up. And the left fielder, Ricky Henderson, wants it. The Reds have left 5, but they lead 8-3. Tom Browning has allowed 4 hits. And he got one in there for a strikeout. Same emotion expressed by Baines, whether it's a home run or a strikeout.
He threw him a 2-2 screwball, and most of the time left-handers don't throw that to left-handed hitters.
Popped up for Benzinger. That's 2 out. Marusa told us before the game tonight, we've got to score some runs. He was forced to swing at it, and Sabo throws him out. Forced to swing at it because of that 2-strike count. Now we played 4. 8-3 Cincinnati.
Eleven of the last batters faced by Oakland pitchers, the first pitch has been a ball, and that was a ball too.
This ball stays fair. Stays fair off the bat of Joe Oliver. He doesn't get many infield hits, but he got one there against Gene Nelson. And that's how badly things are going. And a double play ball booted by Gallego. Gets one and safe at first. So Gallego had it come up on him, and they missed the double play. They won 5-4. Now they've scored 8 runs tonight. There goes the runner. They pitch out, and a terrible throw into center field, and Duncan can't advance. And now what do we have? Interference? Do we have an interference call? The catcher, Steinbach, was hit by that swing from Larkin.
I think he made contact on Steinbach. Watch the pitch out right here. Usually if a throw is this bad, something unusual happened, and watch the swing. That's interference. He hit the glove. He hit Steinbach, so why is Larkin out? Technically, that could have been called catcher error on the catcher, and Larkin awarded first base.
Catcher pops it up to the right side, and Willie Randolph wants it. And with the help of the interference call, no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. The Reds have left 6, but they lead 8-3 on that award. Willie Randolph, batting 8th, leads it off. And a fly ball to center fielder Hatcher. 7 in a row retired by Tom Browning, who protects the 8-3 lead.
You could just run pitchers out there all day. Deplete your staff. You don't have to pinch hit for anybody.
Keep the bench intact. There's a bunt. That stays fair. Sabo got him with a fine play. That's 8 in a row retired by Browning, and a fine play by Sabo.
And I think Sabo lets this ball.
4 back to the screen. That's the first walk from Browning to go with 4 Oakland hits. That's all. Little kids who don't sleep.
He's got another one.
Now he's got 3. Runner going. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Third base on the error by Oliver.
Remember the 1-2 pitch out?
Into the right field corner. O'Neill is there. The inning's over. That was a fair ball. Oakland leads 2. They've left 3. After 5, they trail by 5, 8-3. And we'll return to Oakland Coliseum after this word from your local station. The bat of Canseco leading off and skying 1 for Ricky Henderson to get to. 1 out and 1 underway in the 6th. That was some play that Ricky made in a losing cause the other night, Game 2 at Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati. This fella can do a lot of things. He drove in the first run in the 3rd inning. That tied the game 2-2 at that time. It's one to the left of Willie Randolph. Scoops it up nicely and throws him out with a good play. Two against Scott Sanderson, none against Joe Klink, none against Nelson. McGuire by himself. And goes Cincinnati in order for the first time in this game, but the Reds lead it 8-3. He's on hand at the game tonight, 2-2 to Henderson. Sabo fielding flawlessly at 3rd, gets his man. Let's hear from Jim Cott at this stage of the proceedings. Jim, what do you have?
Well, Jack and Tim, as I watched the Cincinnati Reds team from
Winning run. His first hit against a right-handed pitcher in his career. His first hit as a Red. He didn't even have a hit in the regular season.
A lot of room to chase foul balls here, and Sabo's there again. He's all over the place tonight, including all over the bases, with a couple of home runs.
Big difference in the Dodgers 2 years ago.
It's tomorrow night at 8 Eastern Time here on CBS Sports, and a well-hit ball for a base knock by McGuire with 2 out. They'll hold him to a single. Ed Davis gets to it.
How about that? Eric Davis fields a base hit to left field in the middle of the warning track near the line.
Every time they get a man on, the warning signs go up. There's Sabo again. He hasn't done anything wrong tonight, and he's done a lot right. 1 left for the A's, who've left 4. We played 6, 8-3 Cincinnati. You folks back home in Cincinnati may have seen your last games at Riverfront Stadium this year. That's the way the team wants it. So Sabo reaches for the 3rd time tonight. That's the first walk by Nelson. Benzinger hits it hard, and Randolph made a great play and a great double play. Nice double play started by Willie Randolph. 2 out in the 7th.
Sabo had to hold up at first base. He wasn't sure this ball was going to be caught in the air or not.
Willie Randolph, who we just saw a moment ago, will lead it off in the bottom of the 7th. They'll take their time with Oliver running, and the inning is over. 7th inning stretch time here in Oakland, getting late for the A's. They trail by the score of 8-3.
For the postseason this year, none in the last 26 innings.
Rob Dibble will be confronted with a pinch hitter. Runner going, strikeout, and safe at second. Well, Randolph stays at second. McGee strikes out for the first out. Dibble came back and got him on a stolen base for Randolph.
Let's see if he gets it here. Yep.
He got him with a slider. That's the 2nd strikeout for Dibble. He's fanned both men he has faced here in this inning.
The type of spin on a ball to have it go down like that.
Lansford flies it into center for Hatcher. And the A's have now left 5. Blew a bubble as he caught it. 8-3 after 7, Cincy. The new shortstop is ball hit into center field for Dave Henderson. 1 out. Oh, what a fine play by Lansford for the out, and took a hit away from Larkin. Larkin, that was a sparkler that time.
He recovers and throws out Larkin. Fine play by Carney Lansford.
And now Hatcher dunks another one in there. His 2nd hit of the night. His 9th hit of the series, Billy Hatcher. He can do no wrong. He's 2 for 4 tonight. And the runner moves down to second base. Pitcher and catcher will talk it over, perhaps about the signs for the home team. Another great play by Lansford. Can he throw him out? Beautiful. What a great play that was. 2 left for the Reds. They've left 8, but they still lead 8-3. Bottom of the 8th inning.
And rob Eric Davis of a base hit.
Here's Canseco grounding 1 to short, and Larkin stays with that one. 1 out. And Canseco is 0 for 4 and 1 out of 11. And listen to this crowd. There's some talking with Oliver, the catcher. Well, Oliver's answering him back. There's 1 out here in the inning. Fly ball to right off the end of the bat, but carrying deep and caught by O'Neill for the 2nd out. Didn't sound too good, but it went pretty far. 2 out. We've seen some great plays by 3rd baseman here tonight. He's brought into the game Just to give him some work and keep Dibble fresh. They got him out of there, and a backhand stop by Larkin. Threw him out with a dandy play. And that ends the inning. Down in order the A's. After 8, they still trail 8-3.
He's the left-hander in his career.
He's grounded out 3 times tonight to the first baseman, McGuire. And he hits one for Lansford, who has sparkled at third. 1 out. Both third basemen have been very busy, and then Baines hit the home run. Oakland led 2-1 after 2. And they got Sabo this time. 2 out in the ninth. Tom Browning hanging around to see if he's going to get the win.
Dave Stewart, and if they win, it'll be Bob Welch again on Sunday night.
And a hit for Todd with 2 out.
Cincinnati just playing with total confidence, total assurity, balanced throughout their lineup, great bullpen pitching.
About a superb baseball team, these Oakland A's.
Yeah, he'll say that and hope the players believe it.
Oliver corks it into left field, and Ricky Henderson is there. Now the Reds have left 9, but going into the bottom of the 9th inning, they have a handsome lead. It is 8-3.
Major proportions, has few options.
And a fly ball into left should be the first out of the 9th inning, and Eric Davis is there. One hands it, 1 out. 2 in a row, retired by Myers. It's more than just a promotion gimmick. 1 out here in the 9th, and a bouncer for Sabo, who's been terrific. He ties a World Series record with that chance, his 10th chance tonight. Ties the record held by Pinky Higgins. He still have a shot, but it's a long shot, and there's one to deep short. Can Larkin throw him out? And he is safe at first base with 2 gone. Willie Randolph's 3rd hit of the night. Excellent play in the hole by Larkin, but couldn't get him.
Well, there have been some brilliant defensive plays tonight.
Paul Weiss unable to play in this series. And that's the way this one ends, and Cincinnati leads it 3-0. What a job they are doing on the Oakland team. Oakland left 6 in the game, but had only 7 hits while dropping it 8-3.